Right. Good evening, Priya. Good evening, all. May please take your speed revision book and do this question. Right. I'll give you 5 minutes. Now 6:05, right? And at the end of the right 6:10, then I will start discussing. Right. No need to write the question now. Don't write the question. I will send this to the group. Right. Don't write the questions. Just provide the answers. Stop at 6:10. Right. I will send this PDF to the WhatsApp group. Okay. Let's do this fast. Right. Right. This is speed revision 6. Take your books and provide the answers. And I will stop at 6:10. Now it is 6:10, right? Right. So I will give you another extra minute to complete. Right. Extra 1 minute. Right. Right. Okay. Do this. 6:11. I will stop discussing. I will stop sharing the screen and then I will begin this discussion. Right. Right. Please turn on your cameras. Continue. So I am going to discuss the speed revision 6. Right? Speed revision 6. Right. This one is part easy only. Right. Okay. Now this is a full question. Right. From the angle list. Right. This is a full question from the angle lesson. So these kind of questions can be there in your exam paper definitely. Right. Right. So the first one is, what is the value of the complementary angle of 50 degrees? Right. What is the value of the complementary angle of 50 degrees? Right. I told you. Right. I told you, when you hear the word complementary, right, you need to remember, right, 90 degrees. And when you hear the word supplementary, you need to remember magnitude of 180 degrees. So they are asking the complementary angle of 40 degrees, right? Sorry, 50 degrees. Right? So you have to get the subtraction from 90. So complementary angle of 50 degrees is equal to 40 degrees. Alright. Then in the second question, right? Second question, they are asking the supplementary angle of, right, supplementary angle of same, right? 50 degrees. Yes, 50 degrees. Alright. 50 degrees. So when you hear the word supplementary, you need to remember 180 degrees, right? So if you want to get the supplementary angle of 50 degrees, you have to get the subtraction, right? So it will give you 130 degrees. So this is the answer for the second one. Then in the third question, what they are asking, right? So write down the reason for BD is being a straight line, right? If you want to make sure that BD is a straight line, what you have to do? You have to get the adjacent angles of, right? You have to get the adjacent angle of, summation of the adjacent angles. So take the summation of the adjacent angles. Sum of adjacent angles. Right? What is the sum of adjacent angles? So we have 150 plus 30, right? 150 plus 30. This is equal to 180. So we can say, therefore, BD is a straight line. Right? Because the sum of the adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. Right? So this is the figure that you are having. This angle is 30 degrees. This angle is 150 degrees. So this is BD. Right? This is BD. So this is 150. This is 30. So if you get the summation, it is equal to 180. Therefore, BD is a straight line, right? Because angles on a straight line, right? The summation will give you 180 degrees. Right? Keep that in your mind. Right? So fourth question. It is something like this. So you have to find x. Right? You have to find x. Today, if you are able to do this thing within 5 minutes, you are perfect. Right? Yeah, super. In the exam, no need to worry about the questions. Right? This is x. This is x. And they have given this angle is 150 degrees. Okay. Right? And this angle is 90 degrees. Right? So they are asking you to find the value of x. So you know this is a point. This is a point. Around this point, the summation of all angles should be equal to 360 degrees. Can you remember that? Right? We have learned that. Right? So around this point, right? Summation of all the angles equal to 360. So Buddha, we can write, you know, this is a right angle. So this is 90 degrees, right? So we have to find x as a best practice. Right? As a best practice, you are writing the unknown term at the first place. Right? The unknown term at the first place. So x plus x plus x. X plus x plus x. And this is to be found. So that I take it to the front. Take it to the first place. Right? Then 150 plus 90 degrees equal to 360 degrees. So the reason is angles, sum of the angles around the point. Correct? If you want, you can write sum of the angles around the point. Correct? Make reason. This is the reason for being this. So the x plus x plus x, apple plus apple plus apple, 3 apples, 3x. 3x plus 240 degrees. 240 degrees equal to 360 degrees. So this is positive 240, right? Take it to the other hand side. So that means you are going to do the opposite thing of this, positive 240. That is negative 240 is the opposite thing. So 360, you have to do the opposite thing. 240. From both sides, you are going to negate, suppose subtract 240 if you want to remove it from your left hand side. Alright. So 3x equals 360 minus 240. Right? 0, 6 minus 4, 2, 3 minus 2, 1, 120. Right? Now you have to divide both sides by 3 if you want to find the value of x. 3 times 1, 3 times 1. 120 divided by 3. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 40 degrees, right? 40 degrees. Right? 40 degrees. Right, super. So the next one, fifth question. Write two conditions, right? Condition that should have in an adjacent angle. Adjacent angle. Can you remember that? There are three actually. There are three reasons to be an adjacent angle, right? So I will write those three. So you can write any two of them, right? Should have a common vertex. Can you remember that? I gave you, right? Should have a common vertex. This is the first one. And second one should have a common මොකක්ද? Common what? Common vertex, right? Common vertex, common arm, and the adjacent angles should lie either side of the common arm. If this is the common arm, right? From your left hand side, you need to have one angle. The other angle is on the other side of this common arm, right? Either side of the common arm, right? So angles should locate either sides. Both sides. Either sides of the common arm. Right? So this is the answer for the fifth one. And last one, what is the name given to the angle having a magnitude of 290 degrees? 290 degrees. It is something like this, right? So for an example, if I draw, right, 290 degree angle, it is something like this. This outside angle is 290 degrees. Inside angle, small one. Outside angle, bigger one. Right? So a small angle, acute angle. Right? This is an acute angle, but they are asking what is the name that you are going to give for 290 degrees. Reflex angle. This is called reflex angle. Right? Reflex angle, and if you want, you can write mega, but not necessary. If you want, you can write acute angle, right, for your reference. Right? Obtuse angle, straight angle, right angle, right? There are 5 types of angles, right? Okay, Buddhi. Irusha?
Yes, sir.
So I will tell it later, right? So hope you got this, Buddhi, right? So this is the end of the speed revision 6, right? Now we are going to do the rest of the directed numbers, right?